Ballon d'Or, the most prestigious individual award in football. And yet, every year when the shortlist drops or the winner is announced, chaos erupts. Fans get angry, journalists debates for hours, and someone always shouts that it's rigged. But the truth is, Ballon d'Or is not just about performance. It's about timing, it's about narrative, and it's about perception. And today, we are going deep into what really makes a Ballon d'Or winner. Not what FIFA or France Football will tell you, but what actually happens when the votes come in. And at the end of this video, we'll take all of that logic and try to figure out who should win the 2025 Ballon d'Or based on how things actually work when nominating the Ballon d'Or winner. So let's get started. See, France Football says that the Ballon d'Or is judged on three things: individual performance, collective achievement, and class or fair play. Now that sounds good on paper, but that is not how this award has been decided over the years. When you look at the winners, there is a very different formula at play. It's not always the best player who wins it. It is the player with the most convincing storyline for that season. Yeah, you heard it right. I said the word storyline. It could be a player who carried their country at a major tournament, or someone who finally had their career-defining season, or a player who turned the tide in a Champions League final. The Ballon d'Or does not reward the best player in the world. It rewards the player who had the most unforgettable season. Let's be honest, Barca fans, we all know that Lewandowski was probably the best player in 2020, but the Ballon d'Or was cancelled that year. The very next year, Messi won it with fewer trophies and fewer goals. But with the Copa America win that gave his career the fairy tale moment, everyone wanted to see Lionel Messi lift that Ballon d'Or trophy. And that's why I always say that narrative always wins over numbers. See, most of the Ballon d'Or voters are journalists. That matters because journalists are storytellers, not stat trackers. They are influenced by what they saw, what stood out, what's trending, and what moved people emotionally. And also we need to talk about fan perception for a second. Fans will always lean toward the most visible star. Players with high impact moments in big games. Players who trended on social media for the right reason. And players who made history in some way in football. And this is why Jorginho finishing third in 2021 made no sense to most of the fans of football. Because he was solid, but never the best player in any team that he played for. He just ticked the trophies box and got a media push from the Chelsea and Italy camps. But on the other hand, Luka Modric in 2018 was different. Yes, he did not score much, but the fans and media alike saw him as the heartbeat of that Croatia team that shocked the world. He had a compelling story and he had the respect of opponents, fans, and neutrals. So when you think of Ballon d'Or votings, don't think of spreadsheets, don't think of the stats. Think headlines, think emotional weight, and think the influence of that particular player. Now let's look at the patterns. Over the last 20 years, nearly every Ballon d'Or winner falls into one of these five categories. Number one, the dominator. This is classic Ronaldo or Messi season. Massive goal numbers, big trophies, unstoppable presence in every competition. Think of 2011 Messi or 2017 Ronaldo. Number two, the rescuer. The player who carried a broken team, like Modric in 2018 or Messi with Argentina in 2021. These players win hearts because of how much they had to do alone for their teams. Number three, the breakout star. These are players who explode unexpectedly. Not always first-time nominees, but first-time superstars. Think of Benzema in 2022 or Kaka in 2007. Their success feels fresh and the story feels powerful. Number four, the perfect season. This is when player wins it all and is key in every step. Think of Messi in 2015 or Cannavaro in 2006. They tick every single box. Performance, trophies, influence, everything. Number five, the legacy reward. These are rare but happen when a player is rewarded for multiple great seasons but missed out due to timing. Think of Iniesta not winning in 2010 and how many felt robbed. Messi's 2021 win had a bit of this too. He was brilliant, but people also saw it as a reward for finally winning something with Argentina. So all of these patterns tell us one thing, that the award is often about timing plus performance plus story. And story is really important in all of this. Now let us apply this logic to the current season, and according to this formula, who should win the Ballon d'Or for this season? See, one of the contenders for this year's Ballon d'Or could be Lamine Yamal. He's not just a rising star anymore. He's the headline. He's 17 years old and carrying Barcelona in some of the biggest matches of the season. He has delivered in El Clasico, in Champions League knockouts, and in high-pressure La Liga games as well. With over 15 goals and 20 assists this season, Yamal is already a symbol of a new era. If Barcelona wins the Champions League or finish with the domestic double, he becomes the face of the season, the youngest Ballon d'Or winner in history. Now, that headline writes itself. Another candidate for the Ballon d'Or could be Raphinha. This season belongs to Raphinha's story. A player Barcelona were ready to sell. A player many thought would never hit his elite level. But he responded with over 50 goal contributions and some of the most clutch performances in Europe this year. He's not just part of the team, he is leading it. If Barcelona finish the season with major silverware and Raphinha continues to be the difference maker in the big games, then he has the complete Ballon d'Or formula. Because he has the stats, the trophies, and one of the best comeback narratives we have seen in years. And everyone loves these kind of stories. Another candidate could be Pedri. Quiet but vital. Pedri does not have flashy goal numbers, but every serious football fan knows how important he is to this Barcelona side. He dictates the tempo, he makes everything flow, he has matured into a player that holds the team together. If Barcelona wins trophies and Pedri continues this form, which he is, he could make the top 3 as well. He represents the complete hero type, a player whose presence makes the system work. One of the candidates could be Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe's first season at Real Madrid has been good. Really good. It started off slow when he was not scoring that many of goals, but as the season went through, he started to score more and more goals and became the integral part of this team. So you can see Mbappe winning the Ballon d'Or as well. But I doubt it because they are not winning that many trophies this season. The only trophy they are in contention for is just the La Liga now. So I doubt it, but still, it can happen. And finally, what I think this season's nomination for Ballon d'Or could be is Ousmane Dembele. Dembele has been consistent and creative for PSG, which has shocked the world. He's playing really well. And if PSG go far in the Champions League, he might enter the conversation. But right now, he's behind Yamal, Raphinha and Pedri in both performance and visibility, I think. Because he's playing for a French league. So if we look at it, who deserves to win the 2025 Ballon d'Or? If we follow the real formula, which is performance, trophies and narrative, there is only one name that checks every box, and that is Raphinha. See, his story is perfect. He was on the verge of being sold, he was out of the spotlight, and now he's leading Barcelona to one of their best seasons in years. He has the goals, he has the assists, he has the trophies inside, and most importantly, he has the story. A comeback, a breakout, a redemption arc. This is how you win a Ballon d'Or, with stories of these kind. So let me know who your pick is in the comments. If you agree with Raphinha, say it out loud. If you have someone else in mind which I have forgotten, drop your case below. Because this is football. The debate never stops. Like the video if you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more deep football talk, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.